Good afternoon once again. Welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. This afternoon, we want to demonstrate to you exactly what we mean by a police state, a police nation, a nation where they do not even bother to uphold the rule of law, to adhere to the rule of law. As stated before, I'll mention again, Governor Otom has asked questions of the federal government of Nigeria, and they have refused to answer. He's told them in no uncertain terms, why is it that the Fulani herdsmen have not been arrested? Because they have admitted to the crimes. Miyetti Allah have admitted to crimes against the so-called citizens. They haven't. But here we have the same government harassing ordinary citizens. The same government who are harassing ordinary citizens. Citizens that actually still believe in one Nigeria. I don't believe in one Nigeria, but my good friend, Sowore, believes in one Nigeria. Now I don't. And he's entitled to have that belief. But what is important is I will still fight for those citizens. Even though they believe in one Nigeria and I believe in Oduduwa, I will fight for them. Because in the end, we are all citizens and our rights are being abused, whether or not we support Oduduwa Nation or go for one Nigeria. And that is why I speak up. That's why I stand with him. It's our rights, collectively, anybody that is being held, because this government refuses to comply with the rule of law. That is why I believe that those of us going for Oduduwa Nation and Biafra Nation are justified in going for that. Because when you have a government that refuses to comply with its own constitution, its own fraudulent constitution, it tells us that government is a fraud and we shouldn't be part of it. Now, I'm going to play you a video. There was a time a few months back when Sowore, just at the turn of the new year, suddenly Sowore went for a revolutionary protest. And as he was there, about to start the protest, they started attacking them. And one policeman broke his nose. I don't know if I've got the picture. Let me source the picture out. Because it's important to give you the right context. Because if I don't want to just say this, and it's just, we're just saying it. No, I want you to actually see that picture. Let me see. I'll find it out and I will then get it on here for you to see. When I saw it, it was horrifying. And there's no way that we should allow this entertain. A government that attacks its own citizens is not a government we want to be part of. That's why we're going for Oduduwa Nation, Biafra Nation. And I mean, the government has unleashed Fulani terrorists on its own citizens. That's what's happened. They have unleashed Fulani terrorists on the citizens. And that is unacceptable. And that is why we are speaking out. We are not going to be silent. We will not accept the injustice. I'm just trying to find that information for you. 1 second, please. I will find it. Do bear with me. I know I have it. If I don't get it on here, there is one or two things that I know I can possibly do to get access it. But it would really be good if I can find that information before we proceed. Let's see. I think we're almost there. I think I'm almost there. I could be wrong. But if I don't, rest assured, there is another way for me to get this information. And I want you to see that information. And when you see it, it kind of makes sense why you will see that we're not going to be speaking. We cannot be silent. We will not be silent. No. Okay. Right. Okay. I can't access it at the minute, so that's fine. Just give me a minute. There's another route I'm going to go via. I want to show you, because before, it's important to get that picture before, so this is like an evidence, we like to do things on an evidence basis. So when we talk about it, you can kind of get a picture of why we are saying what we're saying. Let's have a look. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now I'm going to give that to you now. You will see it come up, and I want to see you to see it straight away before we go forward. I wanted you to, I would have, please do bear with me that it's taking me some time, but I would rather you have that information, because context is everything. It's important to view things in the right context. If you don't, you will make wrong assumptions about things and think, oh yes, this is what it should be. And this context is very, very important. So when you see the picture, you will understand why Joe is perfectly justified in questioning this guy. And we need to speak truth to power. Now let me go and get you that information. If I can find it. Is it there? Yeah. Okay, good. Now I'm going to show you. You will see it come up in a minute. Let me just do this. It does take some time, but just bear with us, please. Bear with us. Now, okay, now that it's there, now we can do this. Okay, that's it. So now we can go and do this. Why I do that actually? WhatsApp. No, sorry. Now I'm gonna make it just a little bit bigger so you can see the damage that he did to Sowore's face. This police officer actually broke his nose. And I remember at the time I put a post out about it, and that's what I'm showing you on Citizen AY. So we do follow what's going on, and it's important that we understand. Like I said, context is very important in things when we talk about things. So one more time, bear with me. Now, so that was immediately afterwards. So now, okay, so good. So that means now we can now see. This was what the coming police officer, you will see him, he's got a mask on his face, but you will see what Show does. Show goes straight to him, and I want to applaud him for standing up. We have different views. He's still for one Nigeria, but I'm for Oduduwa Nation. But I will stand up for every citizen, Southerner. We must stand up, because it's more important even now that we speak up and tell everybody. It is getting to the point now where it is no longer going to be possible to stand with one Nigeria anymore, because one Nigeria is actually trying to kill you as a Southerner and take your land. And that is, everybody knows that. That's what they're doing. And that realization will dawn on everybody. But we will still speak up for every Southerner. That is our job. Let's get this out now. So we're going to play this video from this point and watch closely. Remember, this is the mark. This is what that police officer that you're shortly going to see did to Sowore on the 31st of, I think on the 31st of December. He broke Sowore's nose. There we go. Now, watch. Watch closely. Watch. Now he's going straight for the police because he's seen him. He spotted him. And if you break someone's nose like this, you should be arrested. Whether police officer, you should be arrested. But as we tell you, it's a lawless nation. He's not been arrested. So he's right to go and pick him out. Watch this. Watch.
What do you mean by harassment?
You are the one who broke my nose.
Which nose did I break?
You are the one who broke my nose.
Yes, anybody that snapped me.
That officer, if anybody knows his name, please bring him out. It says here, what does it say on this thing? Off duty? I'm not quite sure. There's something on his t-shirt. Is it off duty? He's an officer. He's a police officer. And he broke the nose of Sowore. Now we know the government won't do it, but let us please share this broadcast. I ask you to share this broadcast. If you know his name, put his name on there. Let's put him on blast. If you know his Instagram page, let's put him on blast. If you know anything about this officer, that is, put it out. Put it out there. This officer was the one who smashed up Sowore's nose. You see the nose there? What happened to on his nose? You see that? Can you see that? That is the officer who did it. Now, let's play on.
Yeah, that's man.
There's nothing you can do.
And he's being, as a police officer, this is what we mean. We are not in a democracy. The police officer believes that they've got the power, just like the politicians believe they got the power over the citizens. Listen to how he's talking to citizens. Listen. This contraption cannot stand. Oduduwa nation now. Biafra nation now. Middle belt now. If Arewa want theirs, they can have it. Or they can keep the name Nigeria. But we are not part of that anymore. Listen on.
Anybody that does anything, we will see.
You are the one who broke my nose.
Gentlemen,
I wanted the world to know that you are the one who broke my nose.
Can you see that there's a police with a gun next to him? So you can see that this is a state idea. So, I mean, I kudos to Cho for standing there and you know, with the police gun. There, it's a silent threat. It's not silent. Yeah, they're telling us, look, we are the ones in power, and this is all psychology, and we need to face this down, confront this. I wanted to bring this to your attention.
On January 1st, the policeman.
You see, and he's trying to deny he broke his nose. Say, what do you mean by that? So obviously he's been paid. This is somebody, it sounds to me like a southerner. Please, let's find out his name. It sounds to me like a southerner. Let's find out his name.
Who broke my nose on January 1st? I don't even know who you are. I know you. See? You are the RSS Commander who broke my nose.
The RUS Commander. Let's listen to what Sowore said. RUS is a commander. Good.
The policeman who broke my nose on January 1st. I don't even know who you are. I know you. You are the RSS Commander who broke my nose on January 1st.
The RSS. You see? Can you see how we going violent? Can you see how we went violent against the citizens? The police is supposed to create to keep order, not to cause disorder. Go back again. This is why we cannot support one Nigeria anymore, in my view.
On January 1st, you are the policeman who broke my nose on January 1st. I don't even know who you are. I know you.
Can you see he's saying he's denying what happened. And Sowore is saying, I know you. You're the one who broke my nose. I don't even know who you are, he said. Listen on. And then it proceeds to attack the cameraman. In a democracy, you should not be attacking the citizens. You're meant to, as a police officer, you're meant to ensure there's order rather than disorder. You shouldn't be attacking citizens. And this is the kind of police mentality, army mentality that has been bred into these officers to maltreat the citizens they're supposed to serve and protect. This is why we're going for the Oduduwa nation. I personally, and I'm saying that, and many of us, I'm bringing this to your attention. When you see this broadcast, share it, please.
You are the RSS Commander who broke my nose on January 1st.
Can you see?
Can you see?
Can you see? Can you see? There he is. Remember that's him there? You see? He's trying to take the camera and it's a policeman. Because and you can see the beret there. So they're trying to attack the citizens. We are in a police state. Can you not see? We are in a police state. Can you see? Let me go. There he is. There you see. That's his face. And you can see he's instructing. He's a commander. He's an RSS commander. Something RSS. Some sort of police secret service commander or something. Can you see? He's trying to instruct the others. And he's attacking. And this is what he did. He should face the charges for this. He broke Sowore's nose. You see? Can you see? I mean, and brave of this lady. I mean, there should no way. Why is it that the police walk around with guns against citizens who are entitled, to whom sovereignty belongs? Why is it that the police walk around with guns? Pointed, threatening, not pointed, silently threatening, subliminally oppressing, psychologically oppressing the citizens that they're meant to serve and protect. The citizens, the very citizens to whom sovereignty belongs. This is a police state based on fear, to make everybody fear them. We don't fear anybody. We are citizens. We are human beings. And we will not accept this. That is why we're going for Oduduwa Nation. I'm pointing all of this out to you. I'm bringing out specific parts to make you understand why we have to break that contraption once and for all. The police should be protecting the citizens. You should not be having guns. The kind of atmosphere that we have, where every officer is walking around with guns, army is walking around with guns, and the people are left at the mercy of the service meant to protect them. It's not we are not a democracy, but a police state. We're a police state. This is not a democracy. That's why we are going for Oduduwa Nation and Biafra and Middle Belt. And they can keep, the Arewa can keep the name Nigeria. We don't want it. Look at that. There he is again. I'm showing you more and more pictures. He's trying to chase after the cameraman. A policeman. Please, if you know this man's name, bring it out. If you know his name, bring it out. I'm keeping stills. If anybody knows the name, bring it out. Can you see? He's trying to chase them. There we go. You see? Let me go back again. In front of Sowore again. Here we go. So watch this now. Can you see? That's Sowore in front of him. You see? Sowore is not afraid of him. Even though he broke his nose. And we shouldn't be afraid of them. But I'm telling you, we cannot be in the same government with these crooks. And unfortunately, this guy is a southerner. He's a sellout. He's a sellout. Because of a few bucks, he's prepared to break the nose of his fellow southerner. These are the people that one can deem to be traitors. And it's, I'm doing the duty, my duty. Your duty is to the people to whom sovereignty belongs. A government that oppresses these people is the people. You should be working against that government. But no, you're working with the government to oppress the citizens you're meant to serve. Shame on that officer. And he should be charged. We need to know his name. Can you see? Let's go back again. He almost went and attacked Show again. Let me go again. See him go.
I know you.
Watch again. See? You see? You see? Watch. So the police, he believes that he's got so much power. This is what we mean. This is not. I mean, look at him. Look at him. He believes that he's got all the power. Please let's find his name. Let's find his name, his rank, his Twitter page. Let's find all of these things out and put him on blast. Let's all find it. This we're doing. We're going for Oduduwa Nation. Let's be very clear. And any citizen, whether they support Oduduwa Nation or not, we are telling them this is an opportunity for us to show why we are saying we are going for Oduduwa Nation. A nation that actually encourages police officers to behave in such manner is not a nation we want to be part of. Let me say it again slowly. A nation that encourages police officers and army officers to treat citizens in such a manner is not a nation we want to be part of. That is why we're going for Oduduwa Nation and Biafra Nation. These are evidences that are indisputable. Watch on.
We are Nigerians.
You see? Can you see him? You see him? An officer, a serving officer. He should be stripped of his job. He should be thrown in jail. Taken to court, thrown in jail. Because this is the evidence of he broke this law and he says and he's trying to deny it. You see? You see? You see? You see? You see? You see that? You see? You see? He's even fighting with Show. Can you see? He's even fighting with Show. Sickening enough. See, and that's lawyer. Sorry, my brother. You know who you are. Again, I mean, we're in a police state. See, you see, that's him holding on to somebody there. See, and he still wants to get the camera. So he believes that he's got the power for above all. We cannot be in the same contraption together. And this guy must be thrown in jail. He should not be anywhere near the police. He shouldn't be serving a serving officer. He should be sacked, or at the very least sent on retraining. In fact, all of the officers, when we get Oduduwa Nation, they're going to go on retraining, because this is not how you restore order. You do not cause disorder and then say you're causing order. You're restoring order.
What do you mean?
Look. You see?
What do you mean?
You see? You see?
You know, I see video now, not be my phone.
My phone now. You're not supposed to do what? We're supposed to. Even the police officer, you're not supposed to be video here. We as citizens, it is our sovereign right within our country to video whatever we watch. We have the freedom. If you say we're a democracy, unless you're telling us it's not a democracy, and if you're telling us we can't, put it out in writing. So that gives us more the ground to go for Oduduwa Nation. And the evidence is clear. We are in a police state. We are going. Oduduwa Nation now, Biafra Nation now.
I get access to my phone now. I have access to my phone.
See, that's him. So even his own officers are having to try and calm him. But mind you, this is all a ploy. They are all there to do one thing: to oppress the citizens collectively for their own personal benefit. All the officers there, because that's how they've been trained. They've been trained to see the citizens as footstools that they can press and oppress anytime they wish, and get money from and kill and get away with. Well, enough of this. That's why we're going for Oduduwa Nation. Watch on.
I have access to my phone.
You see? You see?
No, I'm saying that I'm the one who's on trial. I'm not afraid of any one of you.
He has his phone.
You see?
Let us have our trial.
You see, the police should not even be saying anything or doing anything. They should be treating him. They should be the ones protecting him. The police is meant to be protecting Sowore, but they are actually threatening some of the people around him, including Sowore, and they broke his nose. Watch on.
I just want the whole world to know me. Don't someone knows that
I mean, the police is there. They are oppressing us collectively. That is one of the reasons why I cannot no longer support Nigeria. The police and the army are oppressing the citizens in Nigeria. Are you understanding me? The police and the army are engaged in oppressing the citizens of Nigeria on a daily basis. And we've had enough. We are going for Oduduwa Nation and Biafra Nation. In those nations, the police and the army will be trained to protect the citizens. To protect the citizens to whom sovereignty belongs. To treat them with decency. To ensure and ensure that they comply with human rights laws. And the constitution, the new constitution that will be coming up in Oduduwa Nation and in Biafra. This is not... The constitution is a fraud. This is not a nation you want to be proud of. Is anybody proud to be part of this nation? Is anybody proud to be part of this nation where they're beating up the citizens? Are you not outraged? Are you not outraged? I am. I am. That's why I'm showing you instances. I'm showing you exactly how bad the system has got. That system is unworkable. Nigeria must be dismantled. And we, this generation, we will not relent until Nigeria is dismantled. Oduduwa Nation will stand. Biafra Nation will stand. Middle Belt will stand. If Arewa wants to keep Nigeria, the name Nigeria, they can keep it. But we don't want to be part of a contraption where the citizens are treated like slaves. Enough of this nonsense. Watch this.
You are saying nonsense. This is what I tell you. This is the one who broke my nose on January 1. The idiot is the one who broke my nose.
Did you hear that? He's the one who broke his nose. So what I'm saying is the one who broke my nose on January 1. And we want the name of that officer and we want him prosecuted in a court of law and jailed, and finally he should be sacked. If he's not sacked, he should go for massive retraining. And in fact, not only him, the entire police force must be going on massive training. What we will do, it doesn't matter now anyway. What we want to go for now, when we get Oduduwa Nation, we are building a completely new system. In that completely new system, the people who are going to be employed will be assessed mentally, physically. Do we have any medical facilities that deals with mental health in Nigeria for police officers and army officers? Do we have any? Do we have any? I doubt it. These are the kind of things that we need. You see, hospitals are infrastructure that will cater for every member of that nation. We will have that in Oduduwa Nation. That's what we're going for. I'm going to put a stop to it here because I'm really steamed about this. When you see this bridge video, please let me go back again. I want to make that. Let's make this guy famous. Let's make him famous. Let's make him famous. You see that guy, him. That's the one. You can see him. He's pushing with Sowore. Let's know his name. We know he's an RSS security service officer, some kind officer of some kind. We need to know his name. He's a commander. He's a commander of sort, and we need to know who it is. So when you see this broadcast, please share that. Share it. I'm actually going to do something. I've got the picture here. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I will put the broken nose on there so we know anyway. That's the officer. That's the officer right there that we need to know information about. And we need to put pressure, expose him, so that any other officers, when they see how we are exposing this guy, they will less likely be doing the same thing whilst we are still in this contraption called Nigeria until we break out, get our own self-determination, get away from this via self-determination. Referendum. A referendum is a must. In fact, we go further. We say there is no 2022 elections because you cannot have elections where the police and the military are oppressing the citizens and you tell us to be patriotic. You cannot, the police are not patriotic to the citizens because the citizens are the ones to whom sovereignty belongs. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for watching this broadcast. When you see this broadcast as ever, please share it, subscribe to us on Citizen AY on YouTube, and click the link. I urge your friends to go and like us on Oduduwa, on Citizen AY on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter page, all of that. It's all open. Thank you for watching. Please share. And also, please donate to Yoruba Rescue Fund, the Igboho funds for the vehicles that we need across all of the 8 states. Donate to all those two GoFundMe, please. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I thank you all.